Hi all, and I hope you're doing well. Today is going to be a video on my decluttering of perfumes for 2025. Oh goodness, I have not posted a video in such a long time, and so here I am back again. I've got help with a very handy dandy tripod. So yeah, there's just so many perfumes to go through at the moment, including samples here. So I will start the video with the essentially larger perfumes. I'll try and do a mix of both. So I'm going to start off with this one. So this is the Floruki Volcanic Flower. Now I don't have the lid for this one, which is a real shame, but it is a very Arabian style perfume. This one was a blind buy and it is very strong. It doesn't feel like an eau de parfum, it feels more like an extrait. And this is only about 50 ml, I believe, in the bottle. And I can definitely smell it from here. It definitely has the projection and the longevity that you would ever hope for in a perfume. So it really is a good one. But in terms of me and my style of fragrances, this is not really it. Even though it could fill up a room and it's great for winter and autumn. It's a very incensey type of perfume, it feels. And oh goodness, I can get the chemical undernote. You know how for some perfumes you have that chemical undernote? I can smell that. I'm very sensitive to that note, just anything chemically. So if it doesn't smell like it's blended in together wonderfully, like Herba Pura is not so great for me. Herba Pura is a very chemically strong perfume for me. I couldn't wear that, and this is also giving me the same vibe. If it was to be blended better, maybe there is a chance that I'd wear this, but this is this does have a slight gourmand side to it. Yeah, slightly gourmandish. I think it has coffee in it and a few other notes that makes it gourmand, but this does lean Arabian and gourmandish, a bit chemically, and for that reason I'm going to have to say a no to this one, because incense, Arabian, and chemically are not my thing. So that one's gonna have to go bye. So, goodness gracious me, everything's dropping. So I'm gonna get this one out of the way just because I can see it standing out so much. So this one, oh goodness, you can see literally the shine here. I might have to get rid of the shine. So yeah, you have this one, which is Fahrenheit. This is the perfume, and this one is oh goodness, it smells so wonderful. This smells of my father. He used to wear this perfume on special occasions, and I have to get rid of this one just because, number one, I don't wear it, and when I do have it around the house, it gives me some sort of false narrative in a way that he is around. So that is one that I won't really touch on too much just because of the sentimental value, and I am just trying to show you what I'm getting rid of and for what reason. So that one, yes, it has the effect of nostalgia, but also at the same time, when I have it around, it doesn't really do what I was hoping it would do, which is provide a sense of soothing, calmity, etc., because it is also quite a very dominant perfume. So yeah. Anyways, next we have the, oh goodness me, Cartier L'Heure de Fin perfume. This is gorgeous, and this is natural ingredients. It smells great. I really do like it. I got it for a bargain price, but I just don't wear it clearly enough. I mean, it does look like I have a huge dent in this. I really did try and wear this as much as I possibly could and can, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't for this one. It just didn't work out for me, just because I don't like anything too feminine or too floral on me, because, I mean, I would appreciate this one, to be honest, on other people, but for me personally, if I smell this on me and it develops into more of a florally perfume, because this is currently from the get-go like a fruity floral perfume, but when it stays on me, it develops into a more floral perfume, and that is not something that I enjoy. It's not my preference, but I do think the bottle is great, and the fact that it's natural ingredients is even better, or natural extracts. It's great. I love what this sort of line stands for, but it is overpriced in my opinion, and if you do get it for a bargain price, then maybe it's worth it. But this one, if you're thinking about getting a perfume with lychee, this one does have a bit of the lychee, but it's not that strong and juicy lychee that you would smell or bite into. I'm still trying to find a perfume like that, and I still can't find it. So yes, I'm going to have to say goodbye to Cartier L'Heure de Fin. Next, I am still deliberating on this one. This one is the Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. And so this one is a great one. I love this one, as you can tell. Look at the dent. Oh my goodness, this smells amazing. So I was thinking about this one, whether or not I wanted to declutter it, and I'm still on the fence about it because this smells great for just even spraying on your linen. I know that sounds uber bougie, but personally, I love spraying my bed sheets. I don't know if you do as well, but it's a thing that I do. And Grey Vetiver has honestly been the best thing ever. And I think this is this the Perfume or the... Yes, this is the Perfume. So yes, this is a great one to have. And so, yes, I'm undecided. I do not like this little cheap ring that they have on here. It's very plasticky and just not so great. Packaging wise, like for the glass, it just feels great. It feels fantastic. I love the feel of this. Just this plasticky bit right here gets on my last nerve. So I'm gonna go to the Guerlain ones because I feel like the Guerlain ones are, I'm gonna get judged for them. But Guerlain Vinyl Planifolia, sure. That one, X-Ray 21. This one I know has had a bit of hype around it, and I personally do not enjoy this one. This one, it just, for me, for some reason, I can't get on board with the perfumes that a lot of people enjoy, just because I think for this one, it's just very single notey in my opinion. I do enjoy this probably if I was to smell on someone else, but on me personally, if I smell the one note and it's kind of boring, I might not really enjoy it. I do enjoy the Tonka one. The Tonka one is giving a bit of Fève Delicieuse. Was it Fève Delicieuse by Dior? And it's the discontinued one. And honestly, I prefer the Tonka one from Guerlain compared to the Dior one. Just putting that out there. Anyway, so yeah, this one is very a single note type of thing. And people have given me compliments actually on this one, but I just don't enjoy it on myself. So it's a good one to have. It smells wonderful, vanilla, slightly incensey, and yeah, it's a good one. But for me, I just want something more interesting. So yeah. Next, the other Guerlain one. This is Bergamote Fantastico. This is X-Ray 11. So with this one, I find myself to find this way too masculine for me. This feels incredibly masculine. It feels like a manly man's perfume, and the way it develops, it just gets manlier. If you like bergamot, this is a great one, but in my honest opinion, this is very, very masculine leaning. Would this smell great on a woman? Probably, but on me, oh goodness, no, this is definitely very masculine leaning. This is one to definitely not blind buy. I mean, with the price of these X-rays, it's ridiculous anyway. So I would recommend that you definitely try before you buy. Get the little tester sample. I know if you were to buy the actual one, you should be able to get this little tester sample. Don't quote me or hold me onto that. You can check the website for that. But yeah, this is very masculine for me. So I'm going to have to pass that on. Let's do another sample. So this is the Atelier Materie, and this is the Cure, which one is this one? Cure Nilam, and this is the Eau de Parfum. This is very Arabian, very, very, very Arabian. Great longevity and projection. Just not my style of fragrances. I just got this as a sample, and I thought to myself, oh, the notes do sound good. I think it was just a bunch of slightly non-Arabian sounding notes, and then this had really great reviews for good reasons. But for me, I don't like this style of fragrances, and so for that reason, it's just not my cup of tea. But Atelier Materie has one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Can you guess what it is? Maybe put it down in the comments down below if you are still watching. Now let's go for this big bad boy. This is Panettone by Milano Fragrancy. I, number one, love the packaging. I'm sorry. What? It's fantastic. Oh, goodness, no. Shouldn't have shown that. Anyways, so yeah, this is a great one. And I do like the smell of it, but this one also has long projection and longevity. I wore this once to an event and it just stayed on me the whole day. I could smell it on me, and it's great when you can smell perfumes on you. But if you don't enjoy that, don't buy this. And you can easily overspray this one very, very easily. So with Panettone, the reason why, with all those things being said, I'm giving it away is because it just smells of food to me. It smells like a Panettone. There is like barely any perfume element to it that kind of like soothes it out to, you know, make it seem like it's an actual perfume. It just smells of food, and I can't get on board with fragrances that do that, because it takes away from the beauty of the fragrance in a way. I mean, I love this. It's creative. It's it makes sense for a creative artist in perfumery to make something like this, at least one standout product like this. And I think this was it for them. I'm not sure if they have any other perfumes that kind of smell like food. I think this is the main one. So yeah, this is a great one and I do really enjoy it. It's just the fact that it just smells of food. And last time something smelled of food, I instantly had to give it away because I tried it like 2-3 more times after that and I was like, no, I smell of dessert. And people have said, yes, smell of food. So didn't enjoy that and I agree as well. So yeah, that's Panettone by Milano Fragrance. And then next we have this one, Guerlain Musuko. Now this one, okay, hear me out. I do enjoy one of their other ones and it's an irisy fragrance, but for this one, it does have an irisy note to it, but it's just not my cup of tea. There's something about this one that is giving vintage, but there is no sense of modern. It's just giving vintage. I could literally in my mind smell this on a very old, mature woman. And yeah, this is one that just smells like that. I mean, it smells great, don't get me wrong. It smells beautiful and vintage. I just don't know when I'd wear it. The other one that I do like from this sort of line is like a churchy, incensey smelling one. That one I don't mind wearing every now and again to just provide like a calm, soothing atmosphere. But for this one, it's just giving antique. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be keeping it or not. I mean, in my head, I'm just a bit over it. Just don't know who would buy it, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sure it does have its audience. And if you like antique smelling fragrances, this is the one for you. Now, we've got, I suppose, a few more. We have here a sample, a large sample, may I say, is the Fragrance du Bois Santal Complète. This one was all the hype, but this one smells stupidly Arabian. So Arabian that I can't even get past it. I thought to myself, you know, Santal, it's not going to smell too Arabian. It depends on the type of Santal, obviously, but this one smells incensey to me. And Santali, and I don't know about the coconut, to be honest. I feel like the coconut is there, but it's just, I felt like I wanted more coconut. So yeah, this is definitely more of a smooth incense type of Santal fragrance with a bit of coconut. And the coconut is like, you know, hidden in the background type of thing. And the blend, like honestly, the blend of this is fantastic for Fragrance du Bois fragrances. I had this and I had a Wild Orange. Wild Orange is beautiful. I just didn't keep it because I couldn't justify having such an expensive perfume in my collection. Even though it was great, I have a sample of it still and I use it every now and again. So I'm content with the sample. Sometimes you do not need the full bottle to be satisfied. Sometimes you just need a sample. And there are websites for that, even like Facebook pages for fragrance lovers, especially ones in the UK. I'm a part of it, so it's great. It's such a great option to have. So yeah, that is a Santal Complète. Next we have, another Guerlain one that I forgot about. This is Patchouli Paris. Now this one, it's one of those ones for me that I was enjoying, then I didn't enjoy, and then I enjoyed, and then it just was continuous. And so sprayed it on the box. It's definitely giving Arabian, but sometimes it just doesn't give Arabian. It's so weird. It's just a bit like, it definitely smells of patchouli, for sure. And I feel like I could smell this on a woman in Dubai just walking around in the mall. And she is literally made of money. Or her husband's made of money, whichever one it is. This is giving that. This is giving a bit of like a classy looking woman with her shopping, like her luxury spree, and she's got her hair down and she's just looking fabulous. Everything's perfect. She looks perfect. That type of person I feel like would be wearing Patchouli Paris. Again, very strong in the patchouli and it smells great, but for me, patchouli can be a love and hate. And for this one, it's just like, it was a bit of an on and off type of situation. I think I prefer to smell this one actually on others than I do on myself. So yeah, that's that. So there's this one, Sunset Hour by Goldfield & Manx. The only reason, hear me out, the only reason why I want to get rid of this one is because it is, you can see that I used quite a bit of this one, but the only reason why I want to get rid of this is it smells wonderful. Don't get me wrong, it smells great, but it's just the fact that it doesn't last. The longevity on this one on me is so bad. So I'm not going to touch on this one too much because it does smell great, it does smell amazing, but it's just the fact that it just doesn't last. Perfumes like that get to me. Let's talk about something that does last. This is a sample of Gozo by Jerebon. So this one. Okay, this one is a weird one for me. Love-hate relationship because it does smell a bit of candy. Smell a bit like candy, but it's so confusing. I don't know what it is. I don't mind it, as you can tell. Like, I've literally gone down to the bottom. But I don't think I would ever repurchase a full bottle of this. Never say never. I mean, I love the longevity of this and it stays on forever. It's great in that respect, but I don't know. It just smells of candy and I just don't want to smell of anything edible. So it does have that perfumey quality to it a bit, but I think the fruit-like element of it just being very, or candied fruit type of element is really present. So that one is a I'm not so sure. Now this one really upset me. This is Jersey and this is the Eau de Parfum by Chanel. This is giving chemical. This is just giving chemical to me. It's just so strong in the smell of chemicals. I don't enjoy it particularly just because of how harsh it is in terms of that chemical note. It's like it gives off a almost like chlorine effect. I do not understand. Maybe it's just a bad sample. I'm not sure. Not too keen. Seriously not too keen. Oh, next we have Givenchy's MMW. This is when I had like that craze of Palo Santo. I really enjoyed the note of Palo Santo, especially in Paragon by Initio, but it turns out that it's just a blend of those notes that just make the perfume exquisite. So yeah, this one's definitely a heavy Palo Santo fragrance. You have to wear this with a certain material for it to actually have decent longevity and projection, but if you use it on your skin, it doesn't last. It's horrific. It stays for like 1 to 2 hours, then it's gone. So yeah, this is more definitely masculine leaning, this fragrance. It's meant to be masculine leaning, so yeah, this is Givenchy's MMW. Next we have, oh, Suki's Aphrodite. Okay, hear me out. Number one, I was disappointed by the packaging. So this is literally a plastic bag. Then you open it up. Oh my goodness. And to open it up is such a chore. There we go. It's finally open. And then to get this inside. I mean, I would rather have the label on this and this to be sent over than this looking like this in the bag. I don't know. That's my personal preference. You can tell that I've given this a good shot, a good go. Okay, it smells great. It smells tropical. I like it. I enjoy it. It's definitely younger and fruity, and it's got all the notes that it says it does here. So mango, lotus, palm tree, coconut milk. Yes, it's got those. But for me, the longevity doesn't exist for this one. Makes me sad. I don't know. It's giving also body spray, but a little bit like more perfumey, if that makes sense, but then it kind of just gives off body spray. So yeah, it's great and it smells like it could be good on everyone. I just was a bit disappointed by just, I think, the experience from the beginning when I received this and the candle. I actually had ordered the candle and the candle was a huge letdown for me. The soot was everywhere and it was just, the smell was not that great. I just was really, really upset. So yeah, not too sure about the Suki brand. So yeah, that was a bummer for me. Then we have a couple more here, which I'm feeling like maybe I should do a separate video on, seeing because we've hit 20 minutes in this video, or about 20 minutes. So yes, I think that will be it for now. I really hope you enjoyed my video. I'm very curious to know what you've decluttered in 2025, if you've decluttered anything, that is, or have you been well behaved? Have you had no buy and no buy year? How did that go? And so yes, thank you so much for watching my video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the little bell if you want to be notified of my videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next. Take care until then. Bye bye.